Feels good to be right. BIOC! Who brought it to you guys first? Who told you guys this was a good buy? Was that Rich? Did I tell you guys to buy this at $1.38 and then alert you guys the very next day at $1.47? Where are we at, guys? And if you look at my video from yesterday, where I'm showing my video from last week, I'm talking about the fact that this is going to be a good double. Well, guess what, guys? 138. It's at 260. We're almost at a double. Now, it did hit. It was at 274. It needed to hit 276 to be up 100%. It was so close. We got to 98% up since my initial alert. And then the shorters got a hold of it and took it down. That's what they do, guys. Now, I know some of you guys have made money on this stock. Get out, guys. I know you think it's going to keep going up. I'm telling you right now. Take your profits and run. So I spoke to one of the investors that made some money on one of my picks. Weed, Canopy Growth Corp. WEED is the symbol. He made $1,000. He called me up this morning. He's like, Rich, I listened to you. I took $1,000 out. I'm super happy. I was just speaking to him before the live feed and before the show, and it just feels great to be able to help people make money, okay? And that's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to take your money. All of this is for free. This is just for fun and educational purposes, but if you can actually help people make money and help their lives be better, then that's something that for me is very rewarding, and I hope I can help you guys. And I hope you guys are learning a lot from the show. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. And there's a lot of exciting things that are happening, guys, that I need to talk to you guys about. We've got some collaborations that are going to be happening shortly with other YouTube stars, other YouTube content producers that are also in the penny stock and in the stock arena that are interested in working with Rich TV Live and talking stocks, doing some collaborations. So I'm very excited about that. We're going to be bringing a lot of those things to you guys very, very shortly. I've also been speaking to a lot of CEOs that are very excited about getting in front of you, the audience, and telling their story and talking about their companies and why you should be interested in investing in their companies. So there's a lot of exciting things that are happening, and I'm excited to be here today on Friday. I know it's the weekend, so the weekend is pretty much right around the corner, but before the weekend is here, we got to talk some stocks. We got to talk about what's up. And obviously BIOC is the first one that I wanted to talk to you guys about because it's one of my picks that I brought to you guys first, and it's doing really well once again today. But once again, I have to tell you guys, if you guys are up 100% or 80% or 60% on this stock so far, take your profits and run, guys, because if you remember, they went from $1 to $3.50, then they came all the way back down to $1.38, and that's when I said that I think it's a good time to buy because there's going to be a dead cat bounce and it would be a chance for a good double. Well, that double is almost here now, guys, so don't get greedy. If you guys are up, take your profits and run. You got to learn to be conditioned to take your profits and run and live to fight for another day. That's how you make really true good money in the markets. Otherwise, you're always at risk of the stock market crashing or of this specific stock that you have a holding in crashing and losing your gains. And I'm talking from experience. I want you guys to have good fundamental training and trading strategies so that when you're up, you take your profits, you now have a larger account, you've got more bullets to be able to go to battle. So when I look at buying stocks, it's kind of like war. When you go into war, you don't want to, take your gun and shoot all your bullets right away. You want to be able to hold your bullets and wait for the right time, like a ninja. And you're going to pounce at the right time when it's really, really low, at a 52-week low. or it's nearing its low for the last 3 months, that's when you get in, you buy low. And then when it goes up like BIOC has, and it's going up every single day, at some point you got to realize, don't get greedy, take your profits. Now you've got a bigger account, you've got more money, you've got a better situation than what you started with, and learn to be happy with that. Learn to be satisfied with winning, as opposed to trying to be greedy to get the 200% return, the 300% return, the 400% return. Because for every one time that happens, 99% of the time it will not happen. So I want you guys to understand that. I need you guys to learn this, and I want you guys to understand the rationale behind my thinking, because I want you guys to get good at getting in, getting out, making money, and being ready for the next rich pick. The next pick that is a company that has tons of money in the bank, making tons of money, very little debt, great management, great balance sheet, and is going to explode. So that's what I want to do here on Rich TV Live, is I want to create a platform where you can bring picks to me. I can analyze those picks, let you know my opinion, and we can all collectively, as a group, as a unit, as one, find good picks that we can all make lots of money with. And whether you're a single mom or a single dad like I am, or whether you have, you're elderly and you're a senior, or whether you're just learning how to trade and you're 18 years old and you're still in school, this is something that everybody can do. And really what I want you guys to learn how to do is take all those bad habits that you have. If you drink, or if you smoke, or if you like to buy candy, or if you like to go shopping, and you're wasting money on certain things like cable when you can have Kodi for free. Take those expenses out of your life and say, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to take all this money I'm spending on this bullshit, and I'm going to, which we don't really need, and I'm going to take this money and I'm going to start investing it in stocks. I'm going to take this $200 a month that I spend on stuff I do not need, and I'm going to put it in stocks. And I'm not even asking you to put them in the stocks that I'm talking about at all. Put them in whatever stocks you choose. But what I want to do is I want to challenge you to start doing this. Because if you can start doing this now, at any age, it doesn't matter if you start with $100 or if you start with $1 million. You will accumulate wealth. And if you want to invest in safer investments, invest in what I call the LeBron James, the Steph Currys, the Sidney Crosbys, the Austin Matthews, the Jose Batistas, the Edwin Encarnaciones of stocks. Buy Facebook, Amazon, LinkedIn, buy Apple, buy Goldman Sachs, buy Bank of America, buy US Bank, buy TD Bank, buy Royal Bank, buy CIBC, buy Scotiabank, buy National Bank of Canada, buy safe securities that pay you guys dividends. And I'm going to talk to you guys about that as well. I'm not only interested in talking about penny stocks, I want to talk about all the stocks in North America that are happening every single day. I am watching all the stocks every single day. I'm watching all the medical marijuana stocks. I'm watching all the pharmaceutical stocks. I'm watching all the big board stocks. I'm watching all the bank stocks. I'm watching all the tech stocks. I'm watching all the stocks on the TSX, TSX Venture, CNSX, on the New York Stock Exchange, on the NASDAQ, on the OTC markets, on the Amex, on the pink sheets, you name it, we're watching it. And if you guys have picks that you love, that are on fire like this one, like, look at this. Isn't that disgusting? And I brought this to you guys yesterday. And it ran another 150% today. So when you see stocks like this and they're on fire, do you really want to buy this stock? No. I don't want to buy the stock. Now, some people, they get anxious. They're like, oh, wow, it's going up. And it comes out, oh, it's going up, I gotta buy it. But that's how you get stuck holding the bag. Because at the end of the day, for every one stock that's gonna keep going up, 99 of them are going to go down. So yeah, maybe you missed this stock. Maybe it went up and you missed it. So what? It's going to trade again on Monday. It's going to trade again on Tuesday. It's going to trade again on Wednesday. So what you need to learn how to do is take a stock and put it on your watch list and start reading its news, reading its financials, and try to really find out why the stock went up or down. And what is the reasoning behind the fact that this stock is shooting up? Now, I did some research on this company, and it's doing I believe a 1 for 13 reverse split. Now, that's not the kind of stock that I want to buy. So I personally am staying away from this stock, but I'm bringing it to your attention because it's one of the hottest stocks in the universe, and it's up 150%, and it's at $9, so I have to bring it to your attention. But I'm also telling you not to buy the stock, even though it was up yesterday, and if you bought it, and I brought it to you guys first, and it went up 150%, congratulations. But get out, because the reality is it can very quickly come right back down. And you can lose money and you can get hurt. And I do not want you guys losing money. I want you guys making money, and I want you guys learning how to be happy with profits. And whether you're up $100 or $1,000 or $1 million on this stock or on any other stock, you got to learn how to take your profits and run. All right, guys. Here's another stock that's up today. 28.7% SHLD, doing a dead cat bounce. Sears. Whatever happened to Sears? This used to be a huge company. Now these guys are like teetering in extinction. They just did a dead cat bounce, up 28%, 9.3 million shares in volume. Make sure they're on your watch list. Make sure they're on your radar. But don't rush to buy them, guys. Don't do that. TSGL, the staffing group, up 19% today at 70 cents. And they've traded 141,000 shares. I don't really like the volume. This worries me here, guys. Learn to watch the stocks. Even though it's up 19%, I don't like the volume. And that tells me that with a very little bit of volume, this can come right back down. It can be very scary, but put it on your watch list. Make sure it's on your radar. It's a low price stock. It has potential, but I think it can go down very quickly too. So be careful with this one, but make sure it's on your watch list. The Staffing Group. I like the name. Now, why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you guys this? BAYP. This is what I call the bottom. I started talking about this yesterday. I have to talk about it again today. So, stocks do not have a top. Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett's company, the most successful investor ever, his shares are now trading at $246,000 for one share. So if you want to invest in his company, you need to invest $246,000 to get one share. Now, that's proof that there is no top. Stocks can go as high as humanly possible. But there is a bottom to stocks. Here's an example of the bottom. And this is where class is now in session for those of you guys that are learning, okay? So stocks can actually go to a penny, and then they can actually go lower than a penny. They can actually go as low as 3 zeros and a 1, as you can see here. Now, these are all the bids, people looking to buy the stock. And this is a company, Bayport International Holdings, that's in the medical marijuana space. Now, for some reason, a lot of analysts really believe in this company. Now, I don't believe in this company, and this company, because it's at 0001, is on what I call life support. They are in the underworld. They are close to extinction. Either they're going to have to do a reverse split to reduce their share structure and increase their share price, which will hurt all of their shareholders, or they're going to have to go out of business. Those are really the only two things that happen when you get to the bottom. So you guys have to understand what happens when you're at the bottom. However, even though there are a lot of risks involved in being at the bottom, there are some rewards. Now, the rewards that come with being at the bottom are that if you want to go and acquire a medical marijuana company and you want to acquire a public vehicle and it's on life support, the best way to do it is to acquire a company like this and then take over the company when they're at the lowest price possible so you can get the company for very, very, very dirt cheap, for really pennies on the dollar. So what a lot of medical marijuana companies are doing is they go into these companies at these levels and they take over these companies and they get involved in these companies, or they do some type of joint venture or some type of partnership or some type of acquisition together with the company, or they take over the company altogether. So what happens is then they start putting out news that they're in the medical marijuana space. And you'll see a lot of examples of companies that have done this that have skyrocketed and are up. Some of them are up 50,000%. And I'll give you an example of that. One of the companies is ZRZH that I've talked to you guys about that is up 50,000%. They've gone from 3 zeros and a 1. They've gone from the bottom. They got into the medical marijuana space. And the stock has now jumped in the last 3 months from 3 zeros and a 1 to 5 cents, which is a return of 50,000% on your money. So if your stock goes from 0001 to 001, and I'll give you an example of a stock that's doing that. That's actually up today. That's in the penny stock world. GBHL. They're at 002 today, and they've traded, they're up 27%, and they've traded just under 5 million shares. So this is the level 2 on GBHL. Now this is a stock that's come up from the sub-penny world and is now moving into trying to get into the penny land, which is not really the underworld, but is still a risky and dangerous investment. Now, if you were to invest in ZRZH when it went from 0001 to 002, your stock would be up 20 times. So on a small investment of $1,000, you would have made $20,000. Okay? Now, if the stock was to go up into the pennies, and let's take a look at ZRZH for you guys. Let's take a look at Xero's holdings today, because this is a great example of a company that's come from the underworld, and now they're at just under 5 cents, traded 10 cents, it's up 10% today, traded 1.2 million shares. So they've come from 3 zeros and a 1, which is the bottom. They did an acquisition and started to become a medical marijuana company, and the stock is up just under 50,000%. So on a $1,000 investment, you would have made in 3 months $500,000. So the reason why I'm bringing you guys these deals and the reason why I'm watching these companies, even though they're extremely risky, is that some of these companies, a company like a BAYP potentially, could go to 5 cents, not saying it will, but it could go to 5 cents and it could change your life if you have even a small investment of even $100. That $100 investment would turn into $50,000 if you invested in ZRZH 3 months ago and you sold today at just under 5 cents. So this is why I need you to look for good stocks every single day and show me stocks that you like and show me stocks that you think are undervalued and why, so that we can have a platform that we can talk about these stocks intelligently and dissect these companies and look for good, undervalued, underappreciated, and underexposed opportunities. So that you can make good money, whether you're a single mom, single dad, married, divorced, whether you're in debt, whether you have money. This is something that everybody can do. And this is something that everybody should do, because the elite and the super rich are doing it. So if the elite and the super rich are doing it and they're benefiting from massive momentum that's happening in the stock market, in the medical marijuana space, the pharmaceutical space, technology space, in different industries that are benefiting, like the banking space, from the election and the new presidency. If other intelligent, highly sophisticated, high net worth individuals are benefiting from these moves in the markets, why can't you? Why are they the only ones that deserve freedom? Why can't you have freedom? You can. All you got to do is go to your local bank, set up a trading account, and say, I would like to start trading. And if you don't want to invest in these penny stocks because they're super risky, I totally agree with you. Invest in safe, long-term investments. Invest in the Michael Jordans of public companies, the blue chip companies. And your local bank will advise you on which those companies are. If you're in Canada, you can't go wrong with any of the major Canadian banks. That's as safe as they come. And they pay you dividends, which means you're making money whether the stock goes up or stock goes down. So this platform here, Rich TV Live on YouTube and www.richtvlive.com, was created so that you, the public, would have an opportunity to communicate as one, on one place, in one platform, so we can all collectively find the hottest stocks in the universe early, and we can benefit from it, make money, and get out with a profit, and then go and enjoy our lives and spend our time with our friends and our family, having a good life, enjoying life, and making the most of every single day. That's what I want to do here, guys. That's my plan. I want to be able to bring you guys financial freedom. I want to be able to give everyone the opportunity to live the life that I've been able to live and to enjoy a beautiful villa in the Dominican Republic. I've had people calling me up saying, Rich, let's make some money and let's go to the Dominican Republic. And you know what? I'm totally into that. So guys, let's make some money. Let's find some picks. I found you some. Now these are big board stocks. These are companies that have been upgraded. ADHD upgraded. ARX upgraded. ATA upgraded. DHI upgraded. EGBN has been upgraded. EGL has been upgraded. FNV has been upgraded. These are stocks that are being upgraded to buys, guys. You guys are finding them here on Rich TV Live. First, these are big board companies. HALPX. Don't you hate when commercials jump on your YouTube channel? MVOC OSUR RMBS SNY STWRY TDPAY TDPay. These are all upgraded, guys. UIHC VIAB ARIA LLY CLCD, CELG, XON, GNVC, INCY, AMGN, GILD, NVS, PFE. That's Pfizer. That's Viagra. IBB, XBI, X, L, V, T, S, R, O, E, X, E, L, C, L, B, S, A, R, R, Y, A, K, A, O. You want more? These are all upgraded picks, guys. These are upgraded by major banks and financial institutions. If you're going to want to learn my picks, you're probably going to have to watch this in slow motion. But that's okay. This is being recorded, and it will be shared on Rich TV Live on YouTube. You want more? EXEL CLUS ARRY AKAO MNTA PTLA EXAS LOXOAERI SGYP LABU and LABD. All upgraded, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Have a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed the show. Guys, last week, I was asking for 100 subscribers. We crushed it. We're up to 172 subscribers. Let's crush 200 subscribers. Let's get to 1,000. Then we'll get to 10,000. Then we'll get to 100,000. And then we'll get to 1,000,000. And then we'll all get rich together. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. I love you guys. And remember, all I do is bring you winners. Peace, guys. Peace.